Yeah, there would be. Yeah.
Morning.
Good morning.
I saw people setting up tents last night already at thing. Anyway.
At Electric Picnic, they would be arriving,
It's going to be it's Friday, good morning. It's going to be a very wet day today. Many areas will see very heavy showers, and I think there's a yellow rain warning in effect from 6 o'clock this evening, where we're going to get an absolute downpour for about 12 hours overnight tonight. So it's going to be raining all day, and again, very heavy again tonight, so just bear that in mind today. And if you're going to Electric Picnic,
good luck.
Have a great time.
So check the weather there for Stradbally, and looks like obviously torrential rain today. Tomorrow's not too bad, but Andrew and I were just saying the damage is done today. So as you can see, it is Kerry Jersey Day or Kerry Colours Day, so we're asking everybody around the county to get involved in this. Wear your colours to work, at home, out on the farm, to school, whatever you're getting up to today. And we'll be heading out and meeting a few people who are taking part in Kerry Jersey Day, but we'd love you to share the photos as well of you and your family and friends. Kerry@radiokerry.ie is the designated email address for that. Now, loads to do on the show today, including a pair of tickets to the All-Ireland final with thanks to Supermax even at the Barack Obama Plaza. So we'll do that a little bit later on. Some of the big stories in the front pages of our papers today. Rogue childminders could face jail is one of the big stories in the Irish Examiner today. Childminders will face prosecution unless they sign up to strict standards of care and undergo Garda vetting and home inspections as well, says today's Irish Examiner. This is an interesting one, and I think you're going to be interested in this because you and me chat about this kind of thing a lot. Also in today's Examiner, Apple pressed on legality of eavesdropping in the country's data protection watchdog is in talks with Apple. They're trying to find out about the legal requirements around Siri, and your phone listening to you when you're having private conversations as well. And this happens to you in particular a lot, Andrew.
Hey Siri, are you listening to me all the time?
I only listen when you're talking to me.
Total bullshit.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Well, you do. But it might even be Siri, but other things like you're having a chat and suddenly you see ads for whatever you were talking about coming up on your, Facebook ads or something like that. So that's another story in the Irish Examiner as well this morning. A very interesting one too, I think.
The Irish Daily Mail this morning says new alert over HRT links to breast cancer. The HRT was in the spotlight last night after a major study found it raised breast cancer risks by a third. That's on the front page there this morning. And Richard Bruton, I have great confidence in Maria Bailey. A lot of talk yesterday as to whether or not when a general election is called she will run again. Well, a lot of her party colleagues are saying that she's a more than capable TD who just happened to make a mistake. So she's pictured there again on the front page of the Irish Daily Mail this morning. I'd say Maria Bailey has been on a lot of our front pages, hasn't she, since Sweden Gate.
Do you know that whole idea that all publicity is good publicity when it comes to politicians? That's not really quite true, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
With you and me now, that'd be different.
Yeah, if Siri was recording me, no, actually, just park it.
Irish Mirror, Electric Picnic, but on a serious note, we have mentioned the weather's going to be bad. That's not too bad. It's nearly always the way at festivals. You've got to be prepared for that. But on a serious note, there's been a serious drugs warning. Former Ireland's Got Talent contestant sends message about dangers of MDMA, and we've had some experience of this closer to home over the past couple of weeks as well. Brandon Webb had 300 mini seizures after he took the drug at Electric Picnic in previous year. His parents were told to say their goodbyes twice at the hospital. So if your kids or you are heading off to Electric Picnic, there's apparently some bad batches of ecstasy or MDMA doing the rounds. So I would say if your kids are heading off, imagine how terrifying it is that your 18-year-old is going off to their first festival or something and you hear the story. Just have a very honest and frank chat with them, I think, about drugs and the fact that there are bad drugs circulating in the country, I would say. That's in the Irish Mirror as well this morning. And the conman Wesley Brennan, who scammed an Irish mum out of €420 for All-Ireland football final tickets, is in the Irish Mirror as well. He's a well-known Tala criminal, and he's the serial scammer who cruelly conned a fan out of over £400 in a very elaborate scam. So watch out as well over the next couple of days. People are trying to sell you tickets. There was a warning, was it in yesterday's papers, about touts and about fake tickets and all the rest. So that's in the Irish Mirror. And
just a small bit of advice that people tend not to take into account, and it's only after it's like, oh my God, how did I do that? If you're after getting tickets, let's say for instance you get a pair of tickets today from someone, don't take a picture and put them up online, because what happens is people are taking that barcode and then you go up to the gates of Croke Park, they scan it, some young fella's already inside on your ticket, because those barcodes are very easily transferable. So don't do that. Don't take it. And this goes for everything, not just the match, concerts as well, because this always happens. Because you see people will ring up Ticketmaster, go, hey, I lost my ticket. Here's the barcode number, and then Ticketmaster reissue those tickets, and yours become useless. So just bear that in mind. And finally, the Independent this morning says shoppers here face empty shelves within days of a no-deal Brexit. Absolute chaos for months. Hauliers a stark warning on fresh food. And the number of Leaving Cert candidates appealing grade doubles. The number of Leaving Cert candidates who are going back over their exams and they're getting an appeal to say, you know, I want to get this exam checked and so on, has almost doubled this year alone, according to the front page of their Independent this morning.
Some of the top trends today, I saw just a couple of minutes of this last night, but a programme by Daniel O'Connell on RTE last night, The Forgotten King of Ireland. Part 2 of that programme was on RTE last night, and a lot of people chatting about that. Electric Picnic obviously is trending as well, with people arriving, as Andrew said, last night, and from this morning on it's going to be very, very busy if you are travelling to Electric Picnic. Huge crowds expected. The Champions League draw was also on yesterday, so Spurs will get, I think they got Bayern Munich in there in one of their opening games in their group, and Liverpool got Napoli. And Luis Enrique, very sadly, is trending as well this morning. The former Barcelona and Spain manager, his 9-year-old daughter has passed away. She was battling a type of bone cancer for the last number of months. He only lasted 11 months in the job at Spain before he took the break for obvious reasons, for a personal matter. But his daughter has actually passed away, and then there's a plethora of famous soccer players and guys he's worked with paying tribute to him online this morning, or paying tribute to her online, I should say. But yeah, awful story, 9 years of age. There was a study done to find out the most iconic hairstyle of all time, and
it's not mine.
It's definitely not mine. Elvis Presley's quiff has come out on top of this as the most iconic of all time. I haven't seen the rest of it. I'm going to guess things like the Beehive were in there, obviously famous in the 60s, and then somebody like Amy Winehouse made it very famous again.
The Beehive was there, and Britney's pigtails.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Was the Rachel in it?
Oh, it probably is, actually.
Yeah, okay. So that very famous haircut from Friends that everybody wanted for a while. Oh, I made some attempt at getting that. It was gas.
Did you?
Sure, it was so funny. I don't think I said that's what I wanted, but I showed them a picture of somebody else with
Ooh,
it.
the Rachel is not on the list.
Is Princess Leia there?
Yes.
Oh, Amy Winehouse is number 2. Well, actually, funny, when I read the headline on it.
Oh, the Rachel is there, sorry.
Amy Winehouse was the second person I thought of, so that's pretty cool. The dreadlocks of Bob Marley also making the top 3.
Yeah, and Ariana Grande's long straight ponytail. It's quite iconic, isn't it?
I did a quiz in I was going to say a tweeny magazine the other day, and it was like, who's your celebrity best friend? And the options were Ariana Grande, Taylor Swift, or Zendaya. How do you say her name?
I have no idea who that
is. Anyway, so there was 3 of us doing the quiz, including my 8-year-old child, and they both wanted Ariana Grande, and I wanted Zendaya to be my best friend, and we actually kind of argued about it. It was weird. I was like, oh my God.
Even though Taylor Swift is actually your best friend, but whatever.
Even though I've actually met Taylor Swift. And
right.
She probably wants to be my best friend. She's probably doing a quiz now to find out who's her best friend, me or you.
We're going to wrap up because we're going to go live in about 30 seconds. So have a great Friday. Get your cutters out. Show us your cutters. Send us pics and enjoy the day. And good luck to Kerry this weekend.
Talk to you soon, guys. Bye. We're live from the Gresham on Sunday.